Thursday ensemble for Magic to Do. This is for the ensemble portion of the song, not the soloist. So if you're a soloist, feel free to watch this if you like, but you have another video that is just for you coming soon. So what we're going to be doing in this video is we will be going over the steps piece by piece, and then we're going to do the full thing with the music at the end. So if you've already watched this video a few times, if you're feeling confident, feel free to skip ahead to the last 5 or so minutes of this video so that you're able to do it just with the music. Let's get started. So you're going to be keeping your camera off. Don't know why I didn't start here. Here we go. You're going to be keeping your camera turned off for the whole first part of this number. So camera's off. Remember, this is our opening number. We'll be performing it live in front of our audiences on the day of the show. So you will be in your show positions, in costume, all of those good things. So you're going to be starting cameras off. You have them off for the whole introduction part. The soloists will be singing, and then once the soloists have done their piece, they say the words. They say the words. Join us, sit where everybody can see. On the word see, we see you. So you turn your cameras on that word see, and you run back so that you're in your full body position. Now we're going to talk in rehearsal about what your full body position will be for your camera and half frame, all of those things. But for now, just know that you're going to be similar to how we are in rehearsal, where we can see the top of your head, bottom of your feet, all those good things. So we're back here. We've got magic to do just for you. And remember, when we're coming back, you are so excited to welcome your audience into the show. So you're running back. We've got magic to do just for you. And you're very excited. Then you bring your feet together, swing your arms up and down and around, and then bring them back, pulling your elbows. So my elbows are pulled back, so they're trying to reach the middle of my back here as my hands are jazz hand out from my sides. So we've got miracle plays to play. Then I'm going to step with my left foot. I'm going to step sort of to my left corner. Step. Going to hop on my right. Hop. My arms are in an L. Left arm is up. Right arm is down. Then I take my right leg. I twist around to ball change. So now my hips are facing the right corner. It's tricky. So left corner, right corner. Yeah? And then I'm going to step right and swing my arms to the right. Step left, swing my arms to the left. So that whole thing together is, we've got parts to perform, hearts to warm. And notice when I did my ball change, my left hand was wrapped around. Or, nope, my right hand was wrapped around. And then I stepped, left hand wraps forward, right hand wraps forward. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm. Yeah? Then I'm going to turn my hips so I'm facing directly to the right side, but my legs are still in that second side-to-side position. So I'm just rotating or pivoting. Kings. Taking my right hand, which is the downstage hand, just swing it so I'm open. Kings and things. Crouch low to take by storm. Stand up tall as we go along our way. Yeah. So that's kings and things to take by storm. And then you're going to do this little semi-Fosse walk. It's not true Fosse, but that's okay. We're just going to be swinging our arms. Again, our elbows are behind us. They're really far back. And I'm just gently swaying my hands, elbow, wrist, fingertips, elbow, wrist, fingertips behind me. If you are a featured dancer, you're going to be walking around yourself round your left shoulder in a circle. If you are not a featured dancer, you're going to be walking forward to turn your camera off, but you're still staying engaged, you're still looking at the audience, you're like, yes, come join us, goodbye. Yeah, but instead of putting your palm against it, you'll be turning your camera off completely. Yeah, so that's part one of your section. La 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 la. And then we have the dance break. This is just for our featured dancers, so if you are not in this section, feel free to skip ahead. Featured dancers, stick with me right here for a minute. It's a little tricky, but we got it. Feel free to go over this part as many times as you need featured dancer people. So we've done our steps around ourselves. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, and then bring it down to your knees, crouch down, bending your knees. Yes? And then you're going to, with the music, you're going to come right up. Your right leg stays bent. Your left leg bursts out, tendu, so your toe is pointed, turned in. Right arm is reaching up, left arm is down. So that's 1. And you're going to turn your head to the right. This is all on those big beats that you're going to hear in the music. So it's 1 and. Then you're going to bring your arm all the way down and back in, like a half version of what we did previously. So 1 and, 2, ba-da. Then you're going to bring your hand in, out, and it's right on that music beat. Ba, ba, da, 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 ba, ba. Then you're going to bring your left leg in, 3, 4, yes? Into passe. This leg can straighten up at this point. Your right leg can straighten up. So it's 1 and, da, 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 ba, ba, do, do, do. And then we're going to flick our left leg, flick it to the right corner, to the left corner. Then we pas de bourrée, so we step back, side on our tiptoes. Then we're going to step out in a big, big, wide plie in second position. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're going to scooch it all in. 8. Yes, and that's long sliding in. So it helps me, I slide in my right foot into my left. But you can go the other way too, whatever keeps you centered. Yep? So that whole thing is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. And then we're going to take 2 legs to jump off, but we're flicking our left leg out in the air, reaching your hands to the sky. So 2 legs, jump, but flick this out. Whoa! Then you're going to do a pas de bourrée, back, side, front, together. Then you're going to do the same thing with your right leg flicking out now. Flick, back, side, front, together, sweep left, sweep right, reach up on your tiptoes. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then we go all the way down to our knees. 1, 2, up. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go up on our toes, 6, and roll up, 7, 8. So I'm down here. I bring my right arm down. My left leg extends up. Bring it in. Reverse that. Bring it in. Come up to my feet. Roll on up. Then I'm going to do a soutenu drag. So that's just a crossover turn. Step right, left over right. Unwind. Step out, drag. And that drag is going to take you to your camera, where you'll cover it with your thumb and disappear. Yeah? So for that, I'm covering it with my thumb. Pretend my thumb is covering it. Then with my hand still covered, I'm leaning under, so that when I take my thumb off, it looks like I've disappeared. Ooh, magic. Just like in our audition. So we're here. And then the music slows down. So let's do that whole dance break all together. Just with some music. Why not? Why don't we? Here we go. Hearts to warm. And 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down. Bending the knees. 6. Here we go. Up, look, down, up, up, up. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Bada boo ray. Up. Boo-ray, sweep. Up. And down. Up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And then, so you've disappeared. You hear the music go ba da 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 da, and this is still just the featured dancers. The featured dancers and just the featured dancers will be coming up, and they're kind of grooving, da 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 da, and you're kind of close, and you're just grooving out, and then you see the audience and say, "Hey, come on, I got something to show you," and you beckon them as you go to full body. Yeah, you have 1 slow count of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you bounce to the quick beat as you wait for everybody else to join you. You bounce for 2 counts of 8. Everybody else, so the rest of our ensemble, join back in. Hello. You will then turn your cameras on after that first count of 8. So you see them disappear. You count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you turn your cameras on and you say, "Here, come here. I got something to show you." And you come back and you bounce to the beat and then you bounce for 1 count of 8. That third count of 8 will be Wednesday. The Wednesday cast turning on their cameras and getting ready to go. So then, after those 3 counts of 8, featured dancers pop up first. On that second count of 8, the rest of Thursday ensemble and the soloists turn on their cameras. And then the third count of 8, Wednesday cast will join in. We're all bouncing. And then the music goes ba, 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 ba. And so that's 5, 6, 7. You're going to hold on 7, 8, and freeze. And then we have our ending, so let's bring it home. We have drag, ball change to the right, drag, ball change, out, in, point. Remember, straight, tiny, point. Then we come to the camera. This is everybody. We've got miracle plays to play, windshield wiper, parts to perform, scooch away, hearts to warm, reach right and left, kings and things, ball change your right foot back, ball change, kick with a pointed toe and a straight knee to take by storm, and then you take your fancy lighting that we've talked about in rehearsal, and you bring up the camera, and you just light it, you light it, make it beautiful. Remember that lighting can be a flashlight shown through some gauze. It can be a miniature disco ball. It can be a glittery ornament that you hold up close. Anything that glitters and shines and looks really cool and covers your entire screen. So you have that going on while the soloists finish it up and then at the very end, on the word, we go along our way, on the word way, you turn off your cameras slowly, take your time with it, just make sure your camera is off by the end of that way. All right? Whew. So there it is. Let's do the whole thing from the top with some music. I'm going to keep my camera covered until it's time for you guys to turn on your camera. So your cameras will be off. You will not be covering it. Your cameras will be off. But when I reveal, that's you turning your camera on. All right? And I will also be doing the dance, the featured dance part. So if you are in the featured dance, keep dancing with me. If you are not, remember, during the featured dance break, you are turning off your camera. Yeah? So here we go from the top. Let's do it. So your camera is off this whole time. This is where the Wednesday cast will come on. Leading player sings. Your cameras are still off. Here come the soloists. See, we're all here. We're coming on, your camera's on. Your magic's due, just for you. Ways to play, what's to perform, arts and warm, winds of things to take by storm. And if you are not a featured dancer, you are welcome to turn off your camera. If you are a featured dancer, you are with me. Here we go. One, look, down, up, and out. Woo! Flip, flip, bump. And bring it in. Flip, hot boomerang, flip, back, side, front. Down. Through. Just the featured dancers. Then, the rest of the cast turns on your camera and come join us here. We're all bouncing. Wednesday cast is joining. And freeze. Ways to play. Parts to perform. And grab your fancy lighting. Go along. Away on On the word way, you turn your cameras off. And that's the opening number. What a long creature it is. All right, good work, everybody. I will see you in rehearsal. Bye.